Howdy y'all, welcome on in. Mine's Blue Thornbook to Tavern. Hopefully y'all guys are doing well. Hope everything is going well. That being said, today I am going to be continuing with Aske's Shadows. Going to continue doing more of the story stuff, more or less, as I am doing some of the side stuff that I want to do on my own, since I know that it sounds like the most enjoyable thing to watch, even though maybe for some it is. And if so, my bad. I definitely have been doing it just for the sake of my own want to do it, so I'll give you something to do on the sideline as well. If you guys aren't doing the content, liking always does help, as well as subscribing if you're new, and of course letting others know as you see fit to do so. Now that that's out of the way, time to work on the next target amongst the list of targets I gotta deal with. I believe we have to go have a connection with a Aoi. I'm probably saying that wrong. As far as I know, though, they are in the upper district. Let's go see what they could have to say.
The trees in the Daikon's estate are so lush. A fly would not fit through the foliage. Must be something in the soil. Such fertile land.
And the Daikon. They can't be in there, can they? I've already dealt with the Daikon.
The Daikon was once lowlier than us.
Yeah, I've already dealt with the Daikon.
Ugh, that smell! What's the Daikon keeping in there? Is it coming from?
Did you say that it's in the upper district? Oh, I'm so far from the upper district.
Or is it coming from here?
My bad. So, it just says Aoi's in the upper district. She's a shrine maiden. There she is. Don't do it. Gosh darn it. You gotta cause problems, don't you? Frick off. Come on. Just turn Ronin. He started it. I didn't do it. Speaking of which, is there anything I have to do in Omi? No, I already did it. I'm pretty sure Lady Ochi was the #1 thing. Oh no, here it was. I'd already done it. Okay, so we're good.
No, over here.
Oh,
Welcome to Otsu.
hello.
Thank you. Any news?
Indeed. A high-ranking member of the group you are hunting has agreed to a duel on Otsu's famous setup bridge.
What a waste. More
Great.
blood spilled by pride.
Yes. The challenge was posted on the town's notice board. But I don't know when it takes place or even which duelist is our target.
So we should look around town for more.
Start on the
Oh.
bridge. You might discover something.
Alright. Find a lead on the set of bridge. Roger.
There you are. Fujimaru, come here, boy. Hill. No, Fujimaru. Get back here. Fujimaru.
Wait, the dog?
According to Aoi, the duel will take place on Setup Bridge.
Can I pet the dog? Wait, why is this such a special dog? I can't do anything with the dog? Aw, man. Oh well. He ain't really my dog, so I can't really complain. If it was my dog, I would
Did you hear?
be more happier.
There's a duel on the bridge.
Urokaku Lord has reclaimed his castle. Interesting. So they want to battle on some dumb old bridge, huh? Well, not dumb old bridge, but they want to battle on some old bridge, huh? Oh, that one. What kind of Mortal Kombat looking location is this?
Here's the bridge. I should look around.
Are we on the edge? Hey, Boston.
Why is the Akechi
How you
clan
doing?
sending us home? I need to get paid.
I'll need to wait.
All the work on the bridge halted after tonight's duel. Violators will be fed to my hounds. How you doing?
Our warriors are in place?
Yes. He won't see us until it's too late.
My uncle will be pleased when I bring him this old fool's head.
What is our
For
target?
10 years, Oda Nobunaga tried to kill this miserable old man. I'll do it in one night.
Father, don't. It's an ambush. It has to be.
Oh,
Leader of the 53 families of Koga does not walk away. Especially not here.
have to
In the
pass a
lands
math
of my
computer
youth.
science test
The
to get
place
2 months
I call
internship.
home.
So that's how you get that internship you talked about. Is you have to pass a math and computer science test. Is this through the internship's giving or giver? And through the corporation that's giving you the internship?
Ready to die, old man? Oh, what's wrong? Still composing your
Fair enough.
samurai death
Well, that's
poem?
important, so we can cancel that night. Well, actually, no. That's up to you if you want to cancel that night. If you want to just rest that
You
night.
are inbred whelp of a jumped-up traitor. Your clan would be nothing without the demon of a wari.
So that's up to you.
Now the demon is dead, and the traitor will fall. And you die
I
tonight.
think we'll do well. So you still want to try and go for it that day to
say you.
do our little thing?
But there are other powers in this land. The Shin Bakufu is rising!
He's the Naginata.
It's him.
I think you'll be
Bring me the
okay.
old man's head!
All you can do is try, man. That's all you can do. And see what happens. Yeah, I think he'll do okay though. Someone just shot an arrow.
Who's that?
Sir, back to the castle.
Like I said, try your best, see what happens. You never know.
Ambush! We're under attack!
Payback.
How dare you!
He's gone. I think he'll do okay. I mean, it's probably not as hard as you think. Oh, is he thinking about giving you his one as well with your physics teacher? That's interesting.
They're shooting at us! Run away! We shall stand together.
Come on, Ibuki. Bring it. Whew. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have a backup plan if the other thing doesn't work out. But I think it will work out with the other place you're talking about.
I'll enjoy this.
So, no worries. Oops. Well, I don't know where that guy went, but he just up and left.
I'm here.
Took you long enough. What type of research does your physics teacher do?
That was an ambush.
If
Not
you,
a duel.
don't mind me
But
asking.
now we know. Akechi
Or if you don't mind
Kagemitsu is
answering.
Definitely Shinbakufu.
If it's
He
you,
ran
don't worry
back
about it.
towards Sakamoto. Is that where he lives?
Correct. Akechi Kagemitsu holds a castle when his uncle, Lord Mitsuhide, is away.
Then we must break in and take his head.
Unless you have an army, I'd suggest a more careful approach. That old
I agree.
man, the other duelist, that was Shote. former daimyo of Omi. He also commands a shinobi of Koga.
And I want to do research, so I hope I'll get
Last
accepted
I
into the
heard, he
laboratory.
was defending Ishiyama
What type of
Honganji
research?
from the
What type
Oda
of research
clan.
does he do? Your physics
Yes.
teacher.
If anyone knows a secret route into Sakamut Castle,
I know you said the other
it's
one's
him.
working on kind of like a
Where can
microcontroller
I
thing,
find him?
He fled
or
east.
on like
The
a.
53 families have
I know you said something had something to do with, I think engineering.
I'll find him and get his
So what
help.
is your physics teacher
Good.
doing?
And I'll send Yasuke to join you.
Thank you. So an evening in Otsu. So now we know who our target is. Our target is a half bald man with a naginata. He is in Omi. He is in Central Shimmering Fields. He's fled east from Seta Bridge. East from Seta Bridge. He is in the Central Fields. He has fled east from Seta Bridge. He's in the Central? I guess that's not really central. He's a physicist. He develops new sensors technology. Sensors. What is that? What does that mean? I'm a little unwise in that. He fled. Oh, I guess he just kind of did fled east, right? He's probably just somewhere around over here, isn't he? There he is. Duh. There goes two of my scouts for no reason. Yeah, what's sensors technology? I'm a little confused. Or unwise in this. Or unknowledged.
He strongly resembled our former daimyo, Lord Yoshikata.
Don't be foolish. The old lord has been on the run for 12 years.
We see
Did
an
you
old
see
man.
where the old man went?
Yes, he ran east.
Wow. Thanks. Well, okay, how about this? What is he trying to use the sensor for? Because obviously it senses stuff. So what is he trying to sense? Like, I know what a sensor is. I guess I meant more like what is he trying to track down or sense? If you happen to know, that is. You may not know, so, but...
My radishes! My precious radishes!
Right. So, what is he trying to, like... So it's not really a specific one he's trying to make, he's just making sensors for all kind of things, to sense all different kinds of things?
What happened?
An old bald man upset my radish cart. He ran east toward the
My
village.
cabbages! My radishes! He'll be fine. Maybe in Koga village? So, I don't know what he's, so, okay. Fair enough. Okay, so you don't know what he's currently working on particularly. Fair enough. I just was kind of wondering if you happen to know what type he was working on. So that's fair. No worries. Well, I think it's exciting whichever way you decide to go, or whichever way you get the opportunity to go. I think at the end of the day, I think your skills will fit either or. But his lab is specialized in intricate circuit and sensors, which is kind of what you're already working on now, is it not?
On the hill, near the old Koga compound.
Foolish husband. That place has been abandoned for years.
It must be close. Oh, bandit.
Because, I mean, either way, I mean, you're just going to be able to take both of those things that you've been working on anyway. Something you love and be something that you're already working on currently. So that could be nice. Oh, welcome to Koga.
Time has not been kind to the shinobi of Koga. Still, Shote should be here.
That's what we gotta find out. There he is. It's a long distance. Dude, that's actually cool how you can actually see light from here, from like all those areas that are towns. He's responsible for the graduate program, so I'll apply for the next year. Also, next year you're gonna apply for the graduate that he for the physics side of things.
Better to keep out of sight.
I didn't do anything. Don't hurt me.
Who is there? My enemies. Come and try me, Akechi dogs.
Akechi? We hunt Akechi dogs down in Iga. I wish only to speak with you.
Hey, there he is.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Lord Rokkaku Yoshikata.
That name is dead. My clan is gone.
Then Shote, if you prefer. You are a brave warrior. You fought against Oda Nobunaga longer than anyone. We need your help.
Please.
You fought with your shinobi in the hills. You battled beside the Ikkoiki. You held the walls at the siege of Ishiyama Honganji.
On the wrong side. We lost. My followers have drifted away like petals in the wind. And now, the great enemy is dead.
Replaces some courses just to do research.
Someone is coming.
So, instead of doing courses for like school credits,
Faithful daughter.
on. So instead of that doing for school credits, you basically just start doing research projects that allows you to like apply what you've learned to like proper things that are like being developed. So basically it's your dream to like, literally just go and do research. Doesn't that mean that you'll work off grants and stuff like that? Like financially? You'll just basically be going into grant systems where they'll grant you money to be able to do your job, but also to live to some degree. Right? Or they kind of basically pay you just to basically be a worker. Or a researcher, sorry. Am I correct? While you're answering that, I'm gonna keep listening.
Bring me my sword.
Warriors of the Akechi clan are here.
Shote's too drunk to fight. We need to protect him.
Bring me my sword! Okay, with all these people, probably best to
I
play
will
as
go
Yasuke.
out and cut them down.
No, it's like being into his research as a student. So you're still a student, but you're also doing research. So you don't really get paid to do any of the classes then. He supervises you. Gotcha.
Shameless Ronin. Do you need 10 soldiers to kill one old man?
The victory this will be.
Oh frick, that's what he did. Let me just deal with this fight and we can talk about it a bit more. Hold on a second. Come on, yeah. Okay. So, is the project something that he's like already working on himself and he's asking for you guys to kind of help in that research, basically? We have access to a lab. Yeah, that I get.
Return to the others. Make sure they are safe.
That was fun. I think now we could have also done a decent job, to be honest. But I just chose to use Yasuke for the fight. This is kind of like his forte. Alright, supposed to be our drunken sensei.
Let me die like
Oh, okay.
my sons and
So it's something
warriors.
that he decides for you guys, and you guys should work on it.
One day melted away like morning dew. Why save a wretch like me?
Enough self-pity, old man. We need your help.
For what? What can I do?
We need to break into Sakamoto Castle, but it is too well guarded.
I don't know that place. The traitor Mitsuhide built it after
Okay, so
the order
it is a
conquered
project that each
What about
student
the
gets
shinobi?
differently, different
The
projects that
53
each student gets,
families of
and
Koga?
it is guided,
Don't they know
or
a
is
way in?
the project is dictated by your supervisor, your physics teacher, and then you have to work on it throughout the time until or at least at the end of the year. Okay. And I'm assuming it'd be like what? And you think you said it was like you didn't say it was physics based. I don't think you actually did tell me what type of research it might be. Yeah, so it looks like you don't have an idea what it'd be, but it might be research based, I assume. Or sorry, yeah, physics based. Sorry, English. Yeah, I assume it would be physics based.
Ugh, he's useless. I always knew the shinobi of Koga lacked discipline.
Okay,
Wait.
so intricate
There is
circuits.
one
conductors.
clan member left who can help. My daughter, Katsuhime. She has a scout at Sakamoto.
Where is she?
She went to Enyakuji on Mount Hiei.
Why would she
Yeah.
go there? Why would anyone go there? It is a
So
place
physics
of
and
ghosts.
electronics. Yeah,
To hunt our enemies
looks like semiconductors.
who defy me,
Fair enough.
punish me. Wait a moment. You two saved my life. When the time comes, I will stand with you at Sakamoto.
Cool. I'm gonna go back as Naoi.
I'll head
just-
to Enyakuji and find his daughter.
Good. I will meet you at Sakamoto later.
That definitely does sound like your dream. It's an interesting reality for you that if either or, it sounds like it's a positive. I mean, obviously one is more for you than a positive than the other, but you're already started on this one road, so it could go well. What does your physics teacher need you to do for the internship with him? Meet Katsume. She's an Omi. She's in Mount Hai. I don't remember if they actually tell you where that is. I don't think they do. Give me 1 second. Let me find Mount Hai. And I also gotta find... She is in southwestern Mount Hai. Here it is. And she is at top... Southwestern? Oh, here. So she's over here somewhere. The cool thing is that after this program, we could do a PhD after that, so I would save me a year. Yeah, definitely. Don't know. He told me to send a CV and a motivation letter. What's a CV? I didn't go to college, so I don't know all these terms. So you have to forgive my lack of knowledge. resume. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I don't see why that wouldn't go well if it doesn't work out with the corporation that wants to have you be an intern, or you've looked into being an intern. Definitely be a good way to go about it. Please have a backup plan. So that could definitely be nice.
The mountain thunders with the wrath of yokai.
Is there a yokai up here in Omi? Hey, Ultra. Yes, it has. Hope you're doing well. Imagine working in a research lab. Well, definitely not a bad thing to go for if you want to. Wouldn't be a bad thing. So spotted in Omi during the winter? There's a season-based situation? Bruh. Bruh. How you been, Ultra, by the way? Yeah, man, that would actually be really cool for you to see you work in a research lab.
Nobunaga slaughtered thousands here. Their spirits still haunt the land.
So I hope you're able to get that, if anything, if the other one doesn't work out. Or I hope you even get both, and then you get to choose.
To feed the pride of vengeful men.
That obviously would also be a bonus, too.
What was that?
Well, that's good. What you been working on so far, Ultra? Everything been okay? Or you been doing anything exciting? Says she is. I got a new gaming chair though. I do not really need I don't really do PC gaming. Well, that's good. I feel that, by the way. I can understand the weirdness about it.
This monk still bleeds. The killer can't be far.
So one of my professors was working on AI. I will try to apply his laboratory for next year as well. Like additionally. So I gotta follow this blood trail. Are you kidding me? Track down. Okay, I guess we're following the blood trail. These really wasn't a blood trail though. That's cool. That's another thing you can also, I also remember you talked about wanting to work on as well. So that'd also be exciting as well. Demo Yosemite. I use it more for long programming sessions. My old chair is hurt to sit in for too many hours. Yeah, I feel that. This one's brand new and I still feel like it hurts my bottom for sitting in a long period of time. So I can understand that completely. Okay, I'm confused. She's atop Yoruki Temple. Oh, I can go further. Duh! I forgot there's more of this temple than meets the eye. Yeah, you're fine. That's pretty cool. What have you been programming recently? Have you been programming anything
Shote sent
recently?
me to find his daughter. But how can a spoiled daimyo's child help us?
Good question. Bruh. That's cool. How long have you been working on that for? This guy can't hit a shot. How far along has it become? Or what have you been doing with it? bitch. Well, come on. I got to take a hit. Yeah, so far we've gotten. I just managed to make it so that Plasma Man faces different directions when he moves, and on his animation plays right.
Who
Nice.
are you?
That's a big step. Nice, man.
I am Naoe
Congratulations.
from Iga.
And what does someone from Iga want from me?
Anything else?
help
Anything else?
getting
I also
into
remember you were working on your
Sakamoto
comics, how they've been coming out, and your story, your book.
Akechi Kagemitsu.
That's kind of similar to Narnia.
That is my father's fight, not mine.
What happened to filial piety?
I followed that man from the hills of Koga to the flames of Ishiyama Honganji. I followed him for 12 years. He has no more loyal followers than me.
So why
So
stop
progress on the comic has been slow because of
Don't want to
school
see
and the
him
fact that I had to
die,
first go and
foolish
animate him
little
walking in
against
4 different
Akechi clan.
directions. That's on the game,
as opposed to
Did you talk about the
dying
game
in a
then?
meaningless fight on Mount Heat?
not on the book and comic.
These are my father's enemies. But I will consider your words. Farewell, Naoe.
Okay, so she's a sniper.
Time to head to Sakamoto.
Oh, okay, so it's top down. Yeah, that's
Shohei
cool.
will be waiting.
Oh, she actually might be a friend of ours. Interesting. That'd be kind of cool to have like a sharpshooter at our side. I'd be down. That's interesting. So you're gonna do top down? That's nice. So okay, so that is because of the book. Or you're talking about because of the game, so that's the game. So what about the book and the comic? How they've been coming out? He is in Omi. He is near Sakamoto, the tower that overlooks the town. Sakamoto. I forget what the frick Sakamoto is. Yeah, they don't really show that. No, that's Azuki Castle. Book's good. I've managed to start working on the 3rd chapter. Nice. That's interesting. Your comic. Sorry. Then how about your book as well? Let's not put the book to the side. That's pretty cool. They'll have the 3rd chapter, or how's the 3rd chapter been coming? And then you can talk to me about the book. So I would like to hear about the chapter first. Okay, am I stupid? I'm having trouble finding this fortress. He's in Omi, a tower that overlooks the town of Sakamoto. Oh, duh! The tower that overlooks the town. Like, I would assume there. Oh, I'll just go here and we'll figure it out from there. That's a once we get there problem. My comics having steady progress now that I have some better pacing. The dialogue is going smoothly now that I finally in part where the main plot begins. Nice. Oh, good. Does that also carrying over to the book as well that you're writing? Move. I'm sure you are. Goodbye, my friend. Okay, the fact that my horse can't leap gaps is like kind of upsetting, but it's a game. I can't blame it. But... I'm sure if I look around, I'll probably see the tower I need to find. My novel's also going smoother than usual. I've finally gotten some side characters to fill in the chapter with dialogue. That's good. What kind of side characters are we talking about? Okay, he's in a tower that overlooks the town. It can't be that one all the way up there, can it? I guess that's got to be the one. Since it overlooks everything. Alright. Well, right now the only characters showing up are Fanati, who are a race of anthropomorphic animals. So these are the two-legged ones, correct? That I suppose talk. They sound like they talk. If I'm taking a good stab in the right direction. But I was just here. No, that can't be the one.
What is the true treasure of a nation?
I like the name you gave him. Fanari sounds really cool. Oh, there it is. There's the tower. They're meant to parallel the human race in the world. So they're like human. So basically, they're human in the book's world. They're their version of human, I guess, would be the right sentence. There he is. There he is. Sakamoto Tower. Not exactly. The novel have both human and Fanari. They are meant to kind of be like parallel to what we are to some degree. Since there are both humans and Fanari in that world, they're just kind of meant to be kind of parallel.
Returned. Are your hands
Or similar
eager?
to them.
Is your heart strong? Are you ready to take on Akechi Kagamitsu?
Let's do it.
Yes, I am ready.
I'm ready.
Good. We are all here. Let our war against Akechi Kagamitsu begin.
Don't you want to know what happened to your daughter?
Yeah, I get that.
Aoshie?
They have a
She is
big
just
Christian
as
story
stubborn as
analogy.
you.
Which Christian story are you trying to go with? Just like the Bible in general, or like a Pacific story, or Pacific stories?
A tadpole doesn't look like a frog, but when it grows up... Never mind. What's the plan?
I spotted some gunpowder barrels in the castle.
She made
You
it.
changed your mind.
About helping you.
In terms of it being
Now,
like the New
setting those
Testament, the
barrels on
Fanari
fire
are like the
should close
Jews,
our
and the
eyes
humans
away
are
from our
currently
target.
sort of like the Romans.
There is more
Okay,
to
so
warfare
the
than
humanoids
making
are
things go boom,
kind of
daughter.
taxing and
Heed my
treating the
lesson.
Fanari like
For one thing,
lesser people.
Akechi Kagamitsu is protected by
Are they
a
taxing
champion
them, or are they just
swordsman,
kind of mistreating them?
Kamo Yoshimitsu, a man
Kind of
not
being kind of,
without
I hate to say it, kind of,
I
you
look
know,
forward to crossing swords with such a formidable warrior.
like, are they being racist?
We must catch Kamo Yoshimitsu alone, away from the
Oh, I mean,
Akechi
obviously it's a
realm.
story, so.
I'm more interested in fiery booms.
You sound like my errant, wrong-headed daughter. Fortunately, we need to do both.
I will see to Gamo Yoshimitsu.
Then we will scout those barrels. Light them up and create a diversion.
That will leave Akechi Kagemitsu vulnerable in the main keep.
Vulnerable and
So they treat them like, property. Okay. So this also has some similarity to like Americans' history, like back during the time when slavery happened, before the proclamation and all that. So it even has some like connection to like American, even like European culture. 'Cause even Europeans, even Asians did it at
And
times.
so it begins.
It's happened everywhere.
Maybe you should lead the way.
I like that idea. Before I do, I'm actually gonna upgrade my skills. I have 18 skill points I have not put into anything. Okay, so instead of using katana, we'll go and finish up katanas. Taunt up to 3 different enemies and attack them, dealing 50% damage each. Alright. Overrun. They don't stress it too much. It's not much like slavery and more like territory regulation. Okay, so territory regulation. So they're kind of like keeping them in certain areas and they don't really want them coming out of that area. Like during the Jewish time. Like during during Romans occupation in Israel. Correct. Actually, can I put a skill point into that without... Yes. Okay. I like that. That's actually really cool. I actually like the name you gave him, Fanari. I like that name. That'll definitely hit with some people who like are Japanese and stuff like that, and who like to kind of have similar things to those names of nature, so... Yeah, definitely. It's definitely open to anyone's interpretation. So, obviously, my interpretation could be someone's out there, while that may not be necessarily the main point of it. No different than Narnia. Narnia gets interpreted differently. Not everyone sees like the Christian relevance to it, so that's understandable. No worries. I like it. I like where it's going. I think you have a good standing and a good way of going about it. Definitely not like Narnia, so which I like. Fanari. I went with Fanari because I wanted a name that sounded like it would be alongside humans. Yeah, it definitely has that sounding and feel. So I like it. I think it's a really good name. I think you did really well with that decision. Which is good. I'm going this way. So I think you definitely made the right decision in that when you made that name. This is a very much stealthy approach. We're kind of just like running in.
You must turn back, please.
No, I don't think I will. Sorry about the gore, by the way.
I will have to fight.
Unfortunately, this game will have a lot of that being in Japan. Well, see, I've been dealing with flooding in the house. Not anymore, it's ceased. But during these last few days before yesterday, there was like quite a bit of flooding, so it was kind of hard to stream. Beyond that, I've been dealing with health stuff and stuff like that, trying to get my mind and stuff understood so I can deal with it. And then, last but not least, I've been dealing with a lot of turmoil about streaming and stuff like that as well, which hasn't helped my... It hasn't been... It's been, if anything, it's been aggravated due to the fact of the way I've been dealing with other things here. So, it has been quite the rough time trying to do my job. But I've been okay. Beyond that. God's been holding me up throughout this time.
But is that nasty Kagemitsu still making you clean up after it?
She has a bandit? He has a bandit in here? I've also been studying up recently on the new direwolves. Have you heard about the direwolves that have been de-extincted?
You are Nobunaga's foreigner. Why are you here?
I am here to
fight you. That's okay. Thankfully, God's been with us both, it sounds like. And I've been grateful for that. So, I'm grateful to hear that he's been with you as well. Helping you get everything kind of set straight and nice and neat. Which is good. He put on his armor.
I am Kammo Yoshimitsu, descendant of the great Fujiwara, most revered of all clans. The sacred blood of the Nakatomi, children of the Kami, flows in our veins.
Yeah, you think? Seems like we're back. Gosh darn technical difficulties.
Show me that famous technique, Yasuke.
Well, give me a minute. I was dealing with technical difficulties. Strike. Ow. Mr. Kicker. Alright, no more armor with you. Good job, Anya. Alright, well, now payback's worth it. Maybe it's que pache, señor.
An impressive application of Kami Izumi-sensei's teachings, Yosuke.
Thank you. Now it is up to the other two.
I'm grateful we aren't having to like deal with the reality of like learning
Have a
different
daughter,
techniques.
Yosuke.
I'm very grateful for that.
No.
I studied archery under the great Yoshida Shigemasa. But will Katsuhime accept my teaching? No, she wields a teppo.
A gun.
She will not marry anyone I propose. I should send her to a Buddhist nunnery.
Marriage or a nunnery, that is not for me to say. But her teppo should serve us well.
It's a good weapon. At least for their time. Of course, later guns would be eventually propagated and used. Speaking for using a gun.
Watch where you point that thing.
What's wrong, Igahime? Does my teppo make you nervous?
It's not the weapon I fear, but the wielder.
Still hung up on that Iga versus Koga thing?
Nah, that contest is over. Iga wins. We make a better udon noodle soup.
Anyway, time to light up the castle.
I'll head toward the gunpowder. Cover me with that thing.
As you command, General Naoe. I'm off to my vantage point.
It's kind of cool to actually have a sniper in the battlefield.
Vanished.
Be nice.
Like a true shinobi.
Alright, I gotta find explosives. And destroy explosives.
I have to stay low.
Hello! Goodbye. Yeah, well, there's one. There's two, and then there's three. Is it just as easy as just throwing a shuriken into like a barrel? If so, that'd be nice. Oh, it is. Perfect. That's one. Two. Is that our target? I think it is.
Time to get back to Katsuhime.
Maybe not. And man's burning, because he's an idiot. Later, suckers. This guy's so tired. Poor dude. What the frick do you mean? Oh, this game and this internet connection of mine is just... Ooh, I want to shake it up. Nice, nice, you did, liar. Like, it's been working so far. Oh, no more gunpowder.
Over here.
Shh, quiet. And for Shinobi, she sure is quite loud.
Was anything there? Nothing at all.
That's done. What are you staring at?
I miss living on Lake Biwa. Rising at dawn to hunt ducks, rowing myself through the mist.
By yourself? I thought you daughters of daimyo were rowed around by your minions.
You are jealous because you have no lakes in Iga.
We do too have lakes.
I'm not even sure you have rivers up in those hills. No wonder you're all so grubby.
Quiet, or into Lake Biwa you go.
Only teasing, Igahime. I'll cover you from the walls.
I don't know why this is being like this to me, even though the video is fine.
Where is Katsuhime?
Hidden on the walls. She'll give us covering fire.
Now for
weird.
Akechi Kagamitsu. He is in the Tenshu, the tallest part of the castle.
Impressive.
Of course.
So how do we get in?
I spoke to the gardener. He used to be my gardener. He
Cool.
promised to leave the gate open for
Always
us.
the gardener.
That should be everything.
I'm guessing I get a choice, don't I? Hold on, I'm so annoyed by this thing. Hold on. It's fine, that's fine. Come on, work for me. Should be sending. Why? Six. Save. I don't get why you're being a piece of crap with me right now. Because you can tell me it's interlaced, it's interlaced, it's interlaced. No frick, man.